Are the believers in heaven looking down here on earth and then watching us Christians moving about, honoring God over here, or maybe getting in trouble over there? This question's come up on a frequent basis in the past week, and I wanted to address this, especially because there have been some people that have said, I'm a bit confused, because Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 1, I mean, after all, it says, wherefore we're surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses, and so let's lay aside every weight and the sin that easily entangles us, and with endurance, let's run the race that's set before us. Well, doesn't it say they're all in some celestial stadium cheering us on? I remember as a kid hearing this more than once. That's a very, very stirring narrative and even romantic in a sense, but it's just not the way the narrative goes. Okay, let me give you an idea. When you take a look at the scripture, let's follow the full thought. Now, many people think that the Bible was originally written, broken into chapters and verses, and that's just not so. The breakdown of these books into quicker reference started by the breaking down of chapters in 1205 by a dedicated believer by the name of Stephen Langton. The verse breakdown will be later on. I think it's in the 1500s. But right here, we see the chapter breakdown. And Langton was very, very careful to keep the same thoughts, but every once in a while he would miss it in this reference guide, and this is one of the places. Hebrews 12 should be tied in with Hebrews 11 without a break there. Hebrews 11 is what is universally known as the Heroes' Hall of Faith. And in there you have marvelous examples of all through this chapter of Old Testament leaders who look by faith toward the heavenly city, toward the Messiah to come, and live that way. They are examples. Abraham, Moses, Rahab, Samson, Jephthah, Enoch, on and on, 18 in all, through this wonderful chapter. The thought continues, which you would now unfortunately see as broken, as if it's a new thought in Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 1. Well, then wherefore we're surrounded by this great cloud of witnesses. What it means is we're surrounded by all these examples. One Bible scholar said this: they are not witnessing us, they're witnessing to us. That's a good way to put it. These are examples for us to follow. So it does not hold up that this is an example of them looking down and witnessing us here. They are witnesses to us on how we should lay aside the sin, lay aside the distractions with endurance, keep our faith strong, and continue on to honor God. I hope this clears it up a bit.